everyone! So today I want to talk to you about this product. It's the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation. It comes in this really cool box with this red stripe around it. It's very cool. So let me show you the foundation. Here's the outside. It looks like a wax stamp seal on the front, and it says KVD. It's just very cool. It's made out of like a hard matte plastic, and it has a red stripe, metallic red stripe around it too. Here we go. The inside is very cool. It's there's the sponge. It's got a red metallic around the mirror and the foundation, and it comes with like a little black sponge. I tried this once before, but I had problems with it sinking into my pores. On Instagram, someone told me to try it again over a heavy moisturizer that you let sink in. So I'm going to try that today. This is my first ever powder foundation. The only other powder I've tried is this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, which doesn't have any coverage. So this is my first time actually working with a powder with coverage. So there's a little trial and error there. I don't think it's a bad product. I think I just haven't figured out how to use it yet. If you use powder foundation often, I'm sure you'll have an easier time of it. So the first time I tried like doing the sponge, and I found that when I pressed it, it just like sank into my pores. So I'm not sure if I should try the sponge again. But I am going to start by doing my concealer and then trying this. So here's my concealer. It's the MAC Select Moisture Cover in NW20. I love this concealer. If you have a lot of under eye wrinkles and dark circles, I think you would like this because it's not too heavy and it doesn't sink into your under eye circles too much. And it gives like just enough coverage without looking cakey. So I just put a few dots. And then I use this paddle foundation brush from Sonia Kashuk. Like this. And then the first dot, I use a small blending brush. Just like that. And just blend it all together. Okay, so now I'm going to try to set the concealer using this powder. I'm using this brush, which is I think a blush brush, but I always use it for powder. It's about this big. And I'm just taking some of the Kat Von D powder, and I'm just going to look up. Let me see how that is looking. it looks very nice in the mirror. I think like it really makes a difference with my under eyes. So far I'm liking it. For the rest of my face, I think I am gonna try the little sponge again, but I'm not gonna push so hard. And let me see how that goes. Where should I start? Maybe my forehead? Okay, I just patted it and then so I think I like using a brush better, even though I think it's less coverage. Honestly, full coverage isn't that important to me. I prefer like a light to medium and then like spot conceal. I just hate cakey looking things because I've had wrinkles from a pretty young age because of allergies and things like that. I find that full coverage has always just made me look older and emphasize the wrinkles. Maybe I just haven't had the right product yet, but I feel like I don't need full coverage. I like my skin to look like, you know, skin, so. What do you think? I'm okay with not fully covering this pimple. Yeah. I think my chin needs more. There. So this is what my skin is looking like after applying the Kat Von D powder with a brush. I actually kind of like it. Not that I was expecting not to like it. It's just, I think in the future, what I'm gonna do probably is just use this product to set my under eyes and then put a little bit here and a little bit here in the like shiny areas, because I think I just don't need like extra coverage in areas where I'm not shiny. And I just feel like I'd rather not have that extra layer of makeup on if I don't have to. But yeah. I think it hasn't sunk into my pores like it did last time. But you know, I should give it a couple minutes and see if it does that. Hi, so I've given this powder a few minutes to sink in, and it hasn't sunk into my pores, which is great because that was my #1 issue with this the first time. But I will say that my under eyes have creased a little bit more than usual. So I wonder if I can show you. See the creasing? Here and here. So I wonder if this is just too heavy a powder to put under my eyes, which at this point is kind of okay because this mineralized skin finish looks real beautiful under my eyes, and it like minimizes creasing because it's a very light powder. So these two together, I think this is the more full coverage, which is what it claims to be, like a more heavy powder. So I would put this like in my shiny areas, and I would use this to set my concealer. So it's good that I have both of these. But I guess if you are interested in buying this, like, you should know what you are buying. Like, it is a very like heavy full coverage powder with beautiful packaging. I love the packaging. So I thought I would try setting my face. I almost never do that. Well, I pretty much don't, but because I'm using a powder foundation, I think that's what you're supposed to do. So I have here the Body Shop Vitamin E Hydrating Face Mist, and I thought I would give my face a spritz. That's very nice. I see why all the YouTubers are doing this. That smells really good too. This is a good product. So, ooh, that kind of livened everything up. Like, that's really nice. Maybe I'll put like a little highlighter on top. So yeah, that's my makeup. That's my review. Let me know if you also tried this product and what you think.